Hello everyone, so I am in Iceland. Maybe you can see that from the landscape. Let me see, maybe I can show you better. So really beautiful landscape, nice place. This is my intermediate stop between my country, Lithuania, and the States. I spent the night here and I'm flying to Los Angeles today and then to Portland. So I'm halfway there, not really, but the third way there. Really cold, but I'm used to cold. My country's cold. You can see I'm ready. People told me when you go to Portland, be ready. It's gonna be cold, or at least rainy. So I'm ready. But beside that, so since I am getting ready for this next martial arts journey step is starting to happen, I wanted to talk to you before that starts. I wanted to talk to you about something related, but also a bit something else, and just some experiences from the trip and some thoughts I had during the flight. That, people are amazing. That's what I'd like to talk about to you today. Before I start speaking about that, to give you an intro, for me, martial arts and human behavior were always related. They were always connected. For me, martial arts is a lot about becoming a better human being, and not everybody nails it. There are some bad people or arrogant people in martial arts, but also many people are wonderful. They're really great, humble, and enthusiastic, passionate. And I feel martial arts can be a vehicle to make us better, and I always explore on that level. So what does make us better? What it is about? What does it mean to be a better human being, and how martial arts can help? But also, obviously, not only martial arts make people wonderful. People can be great in all different cases. And I just wanted to talk about a few amazing people I met recently. The first thing which inspired me to make this video was yesterday's event, when I was flying with a plane and I was hungry. And I was flying with Wizz Air. That's a cheap airline which doesn't give you food. You have to pay for your food. But I thought, okay, I'm good. I have my card, and I asked for a sandwich, and I really wanted that sandwich. They gave me the sandwich, and I gave the card, and it declined. Once, twice, and I don't know why. It's not because of insufficient funds. There's something messed up with my card, and I need to fix that. But then I had to take that sandwich and give it back to the lady, and I'm work with myself. I meditate, etc. So I was like, cool, I smile and say no problem, it's fine. But deep inside, I'm crying and thinking, oh my god, I want that sandwich. But then I said, okay, I have to accept this. But then 5 minutes later, somebody taps me on the back from the back seats, and they pass me that sandwich. I'm like, what is that? And they're like, well, we're gonna pay it for you, just because they're cool. I was like, wow, man, that's awesome. And it's funny because that's what I would have done, but I don't expect others to do the same things. And those guys were like older gentlemen from my country, and just like all the time they were just laughing and speaking out loud, but they were just having fun. But they saw what happened to me, and they cared enough to do this favor for me, and it was so nice. I was really touched. I felt, man, I wish I could give something back, but I just couldn't. I didn't have anything to give back. But just it reminded me, it reminded me that there's a lot of nice people out there. As that happened, I started thinking about all the wonderful people that I met recently, and the nice positive influences they had to me. For example, when I'm landing in Portland, I'm gonna land at 2:30 a.m. local time, and there's one person who I don't know personally, but he knows me obviously from YouTube. He's gonna come pick me up from the airport at 2:30 a.m., which is crazy, and we're gonna drive to his place. I'm gonna spend the night there. He said his wife will make some American breakfast. That's awesome, and I guess, people kind of know me from YouTube, but still we don't know each other, but he's willing to come there at 2:30 a.m. That's crazy. And then there's my host in the States who's willing to really lower down the rent so I could make it to Portland and I could live there. And And, you know, he doesn't know me as well. Maybe I'm a douchebag. Maybe I'm not a nice person to live with, but he's willing to do it, and it makes a big difference. I also have to say, Matt Thornton's willingness and openness to allow me to come, and his help in organizing this trip and helping it make happen, supporting it, it really made such a big difference. And again, we don't know each other really, but he was willing to help me out. And if he wouldn't have, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in Iceland. I wouldn't be traveling to the States. You know, that's that goodness of people can really, that goodness of people without getting anything back, but just doing it just because they care, can make such a big difference in people's lives. And just one more thing, one more person I wanted to mention specifically is also my wife. No, she's allowing me off the hook for 6 months. It's crazy. She's gonna have to walk 2 dogs every day, what I would used to do, but now she's gonna do it. She's gonna still work, and yeah, it's gonna be not easy for her. We both know that, but she cares for me so much that she's allowing me to do this, and she's supporting me, even when in the back of her mind she's saying, what the fuck, why did I let him go? But she's still supporting me, and it's, yeah, it's that's really amazing. So my phone died as I spoke in outside, which was cold, so I'm lucky, that's good. So I'm just gonna wrap up the last few things I wanted to say here. I could go on and on. It could be endless. A few more people I would mention is the crowdfunding people who supported me with really generous amounts of money. There were other people who offered to stay at their places for free. Just the only reason I couldn't is because it was too far from SBG, since I will have to go there each morning at 6 a.m. So I feel it's important to share these examples and to celebrate them, because that reminds us that we can become better too, that we can be these great people who inspire others as well. Whether we learn to do this through martial arts or not, it doesn't matter. It's all about becoming better and being there for each other. Having more people like that can make such a huge difference, and it can open up so many doorways for all of us. So that's all I wanted to share in this video. Thank you again to everyone, both online and in real life, for everything. And as always, I wish you to own your journey. And the next time I'll see you already in the States, if everything goes well with the flight, of course.